Folks, today on Down Home in the Tri-States, we're in Washington County at Pines Pastures, and with me today is Terry Gay and John Gay, and they've got twins. At their age, they've got twins. Actually, the twins are standing behind us, so Terry, step on here a little more, if you will. And this is Starbright, and this is Starlight. And what's the other names?
Val and Valerie.
Val and Valerie. Okay, so they were born when? Tell us.
February 12th, 2009.
2009.
Around Valentine's Day.
To Miss O.
Miss Oto's Nuggle Star, Miss O.
Oh, Miss O, they call it. And unfortunately, Miss O passed on in May of this year, and she was a happy mother.
She was a fantastic mother.
She was. And tell us a little bit about it. I know that this is I know it's not uncommon for horses to have twins, but it's very uncommon for them to get this big,
right,
and to live. So try to step in here. I'm trying to keep us in the shot here. My cameraman won't move the camera. So.
Well, Ron, they say that the chances of twins surviving are anywhere in 1 in 10,000 to 1 in a million. There's really no statistics. But for twins to survive, a lot has to take place with the mare. She has to ovulate each side of her uterus or fallopian tubes at the same time. They have to drop, they have to get fertilized, they have to attach, they have to take exactly the same amount of space simultaneously, or one will overtake the other. And the overtaking does happen quite a lot, but Mother Nature takes care of that, and it'll usually just abort. But for everything to just happen perfectly it's really unusual.
John, you said the normal weight when one is born is probably around 100 pounds.
10% of the mare's weight.
10% of the mare's weight, and these weighed how much again?
They weighed 52 and 54 pounds. So they weighed 106 pounds, and their mother would have weighed about 1,000 pounds. So they had the right amount of weight. It was just divided equally among them.
And I guess maybe in humans or something, you kind of consider that not premature, but I guess endangered when they're born that small, you know, just like a baby is. And it's so they're now 3 years.
3 years old.
And you say they're fully grown.
Fully grown, yep. About the size of their daddy, so they've reached their full potential.
Now you had a camera set up on her when she was pregnant and expecting, and y'all could view from your bedroom.
Right.
And tell me the story about that, John. When you woke up and you woke Terry up, and what was the story?
Well, we knew we were having a foal that night because Terry had tested her and knew that she was going to foal that night. And about 10 o'clock, Terry woke me up and said, we're having a baby. So I got up and went down to her bedroom where the monitor was at, and we have video surveillance. So we got in the bed together and was sitting there watching. We had one baby, which was absolutely normal, and then when the mare stood up, we saw that she had a protrusion. We just assumed it was a prolapsed uterus. And Terry went down there. I asked her not to go down and check. And as usual, she didn't listen, so she went down and checked.
Well, she's a mother herself. So
she's a mother herself, right. So she went down and checked, and I stayed up in the bedroom just watching her. And after she'd been down there about 10 minutes, I saw the mare lay back down, and I saw her pulling and tugging on what I thought was a prolapsed uterus, and I thought I better go down there and check. So I got my clothes on and went down there and checked, and by then she had Starlight out. This big guy was already out, laying down, and so I went in and took care of him, and Terry took care of her. And in about 10 minutes after she was born, she stood first, and when she stood up, Val decided that if Sister was going to stand up, he better stand up. So he stood up and stood up directly. I was sitting down. I won't tell your audience exactly where he stepped, okay, but he stood up in my lap. Didn't you, big guy?
So you say that, Terry, that you felt bone. After Starbright came out, you were working and you felt bones, and you knew, I guess at that point, it was probably another foal in there, but you...
Well, usually they identify that as like a mummified foal.
Mummified,
yeah. And that's what I thought we had. But we still had to get it out.
Yeah, so to you it was it was just an ordinary thing. I mean, as far as trying to get it out,
yeah.
trying to get it out and save the mother.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And then you were kind of shocked yourself when you realized that there was a second one.
Absolutely, it was.
And what was your comment to John? That didn't you say something about we got another one coming or something like that?
Well, yeah, we didn't really know what the other was, but we got something else coming.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they are fine.
They're normally out running loose, which they're not supposed to do, but they get special attention. So they're a little antsy. They've been stalled up today, waiting on you, and so they're a little bit unruly. Bear with them.
Well, that's okay. As long as I don't get behind them and they try to kick me, I'm okay.
I don't think they're
We'll
going to do
try to
that.
stop that.
But I'll tell you what, they're beautiful horses, very beautiful horses. And I know y'all are proud of them, and you'd have to be. So.
And they go off to training this year, so that's going to be another hurdle that
Another milestone for them.
Yeah.
Now, do they train around this area, or they just?
We send them up to Geneva to a gentleman up there, Randall Morris, that does cutting horses. They're cutting horse bred, so we'll send them for cutting horse training.
I'll tell you what, that's very interesting. It is, and I know y'all are excited, especially to. You're probably every day you're really still overwhelmed that this happened.
Oh, yeah, I mean it really has, and it's been a nice thing for our area because they really are special. So.
Got a camera hog here.
Yeah. We're the wrong end.
Yeah. Well, John, Terry, I certainly do appreciate it, and y'all stay with us, folks, because for those of you who have never seen Picatta, we're going to go see Picatta, hopefully. And Picatta is documented as the world's largest Holstein.
Right.
The largest living cow.
The largest living cow.
Not just Holstein, largest living cow.
If you can imagine the top of a big, heavy-duty cab of a truck, you could just slide off of the cab of that truck right onto the back of Picatta. So y'all stay with us. We'll be back in just a minute.
If you have stories or information to share, call us or drop us a line. Stay tuned, we have more to come on Down Home in the Tri-States.
At King's, we've been meeting your prescription needs since 1977. Come see us next door in our new location. You'll find our friendly, professional staff with many years of experience will help you with your prescription needs. If you've been told you have to use the large chain stores, that may not be the case. Give us a call. We've added jewelry lines including Mariana, along with gifts featuring mud pie collection. Come see us next door in our new location. Like in most any business, if you treat people right, they'll stay with you and keep coming back. And that's our goal here at King's.
Drive-in service now available at King's Discount Drugs, Main Street in Chipley, Florida. AMH Automotive has moved to a bigger and better location to better serve more customers. 5213 East Business Highway 98. Come let Mike do it.
Y'all come see me at my new location. From little cars to big trucks and anything in between, we can take care of your automotive needs.
All minor and major repairs from brakes to overheating to head gaskets, let Mike do it.
Give us a call. We might be able to solve your problem on the phone.
If you don't know where to take your vehicle to get the job done, take it to Mike. Now located at 5213 East Business Highway 98, just west of Mr. Bingo. Come let Mike do it. Locked out of your car? Call Mike. He'll get you back on the road.
Ed Holly Outdoors, Downtown Florida, where we sell the most dependable outboard on the market, Daihatsu. 2.5 horsepower to 115, Daihatsu has an engine to meet your needs. And Daihatsu still builds and sells two-stroke engines. Daihatsu Outboards from Holly Outdoors in Blountstown, Florida, 850-674-7718. 850-674-7718.
Folks, for those of you who've never met or seen Picatta, there's Picatta, and John's on his way over there. He couldn't stand it. He had to get up and see his daddy. But you can see the size of that cow. He's about 3 or 4 inches or more taller than John. John's got cowboy boots on. Picatta, for those who don't know about Picatta or never seen him, we've shown Picatta before on our other show.
Tell us a little bit about Picatta, Terry, and I think you said that y'all got Picatta for your grandson.
We got Picatta 6 years ago for my grandson's first birthday for a petting zoo, and we kept him thinking we were probably going to have beef, and he became so friendly and such a pet that he just became part of the family, and he's been growing and growing. And one of our friends, one of your friends, Sandra Young and Cliff White, kept telling us how big he was. So anyway, we finally measured him and weighed him and applied for a Guinness World Record, and we got a Guinness World Record for world's tallest cow. He's 2,640 pounds and I think 6 feet tall. It's in centimeters, so I can't really remember. It's been a while since I looked at the paper, but still, as of now, he's the world's tallest cow.
And you say you think he may have grown even a little more.
We think he has. I mean, he's, our farmhand hadn't seen him in a while and came up and stood beside him, and he said, he's bigger than he was last time I was standing by him.
He looks like he is since last time I saw him.
Well, I hope not, because his poor old joints have a lot of weight on them, Ron.
Yeah, you're right, they do. Still a little old gentle thing.
Absolutely.
And just amazing. And Picatta's how old now?
6.
6 years old.
6 years old.
He just kind of roams around.
Does his thing.
He had him a good shady spot there before John went over and messed him up. So anyway.
But he got up pretty gingerly, so
sure
that
did.
was.
Yeah, that was. It's amazing.
We're going to miss him when his time comes.
Yeah, you were speaking a little while ago that you thought when you first got him it may wind up being beef, but I don't think that would even be in your vocabulary anymore.
Thank goodness, it would probably be too tough.
Yeah.
But it might make a nice rug, Ron.
No. Life of Riley. How many acres do y'all have here at Pines and Pastures?
We have almost 200 acres, but only 20 cleared here.
Right.
The rest are in planted pines.
He could have been an engineer, a navigator, a teacher, or a veterinarian. But rather than wear any one of those hats, he chose to wear all of them. He's a Florida farmer.
Be sure to catch us next week on Down Home in the Tri-States.